It's been nearly 1 week since a cross-border shell from Syria landed on a home here in the province of Sanliurfa, where I am, in the town of Akçakale, and it landed right on top of a home, killing 5 members of the same family, 1 mother, 3 of her children, and a relative. Syria says the shelling was stray shelling from a mortar. Turkey responded swiftly, firing across the border. It's important to note that Turkey maintains a very large military presence on the border that it shares with Syria, ranging 900 kilometers. It was divided and drawn artificially after World War I, separating again, artificially, much of the communities that were living there, dividing mostly ethnically Arabs that were residing next to each other and really splitting families. In the last few weeks, we've seen the Syrian rebels bring the conflict closer to the border as they attempted to gain control of some of the key border towns. We've seen the Syrian opposition flag flying at key border posts, including the one here in Akçakale, which was taken over control last month. Around September 18th, the shelling started here in Sanliurfa Province, and residents became scared. Many of them started leaving their homes, sending their children to live with family members. The schools have been shut. They have still not reopened, with officials afraid that it's too difficult to have kids in such vulnerable positions. The Turkish government responded swiftly. The parliament passed a new law that would basically allow Turkish troops to enter, quote, foreign countries to combat terror, to combat what they see as a threat to Turkey for up to 1 year. This was a bill that was being reviewed anyway. It was an extension of a 5-year bill that allowed Turkey to enter Iraq, northern Iraq, to fight Kurdish rebels. Many here in the opposition say there's a problem with this new bill. 1, that it doesn't list countries. It says, quote, foreign countries. But 2, that it could allow Turkey to enter the conflict in Syria to simply attack Kurdish rebel areas. Syria has accused Turkey of aiding the rebels in Syria by basically providing them safe passage and also by providing them, in many cases, weapons. It accuses Turkey of trying to create a safe buffer zone within Syria, some 6 kilometers within the border. That's an accusation that Turkey has been hearing repeatedly. Turkey, meanwhile, accuses Syria of supporting the Kurdish rebels who have been attacking Turkey. In fact, their attacks have intensified. Yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, we saw additional Turkish tanks heading to the border from here in Sanliurfa, military trucks carrying those tanks on the beds. They're going there to support additional tanks which have been camped out all along the border in this intensified military tense moment, and we'll see them joining them, those tanks pointing south, ready to fire if they need to. For 972, I'm Roee Ruttenberg in Sanliurfa Province.